Hey everybody, it's Mr. 95 Cents. We're here for Mr. 95 Cents Sport Card Adventures. How we doing, everybody? Oh, today, a little bit of basketball here, the University Yukon stuff. Because I got a couple people in the family that want me to get them Page Bukers, and I ran out. So I'm going to try and get some out of this. All right, that's later. I'm also going to try and get a gold vinyl prism, number 1. So you never know what's coming out of those boxes. How we doing, everybody? Oh, we got all kinds of stuff to do today. We've got warehouse finds, card shop stories, and box break, and a lot of prizes. I forgot to show the prizes last time, but I'm going to show them. I forgot. What are you going to do? And I'd like to shout out all our featured channels down below. Check them out. A lot of great channels down there. If you want to be a featured channel and you're family friendly, you let me know and I can put you in there. All right. So we're going to go start with our prizes. Got a lot of comments came in, but here we go. If you made a comment on the last video and you're a subscriber, you now have a chance for these prizes. First out of the box, we got an Upper Deck 2020-21 Extended Series pack. Second out of the box is getting a Fleer Ultra Gold Curtis Joseph card. Third out of the box is getting a, what year is this here? 77-78 All-Star Larry Robinson card. And fourth out of the box is going to get an Upper Deck Portrait Austin Matthews. All right, we got a whole bunch of tickets in the box here. We're going to hand mix them first. Okay, then we're going to shake it up. Just move that a little bit. All right, here we go. All right, we're all shook up. Good luck to everybody. We're going for the pack first. I got a couple tickets in my hand. I got to get it down to one. I think I got just one. Yep, here we go. SCA. Oh, hockey pack. SCA. For the hockey pack. There we go. You never know what's in that one. We're going to go for the Curtis Joseph. All right. What do we got? Jimmy LeCarry. Jimmy is getting the nice Curtis Joseph. Look at that. All right, we're going for the Larry Robinson next. You know, those old Ultra Golds, I like them. I don't. Then they switched it. It wasn't as good. That's what they do. Oh, Steve Walsh. Oh, Steve Walsh gets a nice old hockey card. There you go. And I'll probably see him next Friday. I'm thinking. All right. We got the Austin Matthews. Oh, make sure. Oh, I got the one. Oh, Barry with the Austin Matthews. There you go. All right, that's our 4 winners for this video. Later on, we'll show you some prizes that we're going to give out on Saturday's video, and all you have to do is be a subscriber and comment on this video to have a chance on Saturday for 4 more prizes that I'll show later. All right, we're going right to warehouse finds here. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see. Let me move this around a little bit. Okay, we got some from Topps American Pie. We have some American Treasures cards. We got a Calvin Coolidge. Got Dwight Eisenhower playing golf. I get a William McKinley, so we got some pretty famous presidents there. And we got some 2010 Allen and Ginter historical cards. We got a Sacagawea, Sherlock Holmes, got Leonardo da Vinci, Nicholas Copernicus, got Alexander Graham Bell, Sitting Bull, and P.T. Barnum. All right, we got a little bit of hockey. We got an Upper Deck 2002-2003 Foundations Andy Moog. Got a collector's choice. What's your game? Goaltender, Jim Carrey. Oh, these have prices on them. Oh, jeez. The stickers. This is a nice Topps Chrome rookie of Scott Cameron. That's from 99-2000. Got a Stadium Club Mike Richter. Gotta take this out of the plastic. And here's an older Bowman. This is from 1990-91 Bowman, John Van Beesbrook. We got a 2010-11 score, Sidney Crosby. These were always nice. The Don Russ Elite. Timu Solani. This is from what year did it say? Oh, geez, I can't read it. It's too small. I believe it's from the late 90s, early 2000s. And let's see. Got a little bit of Timu Solani here. We got an upper deck game dated Timu Solani from 96-97. And we got a Metal Universe from 95-96. That's an interesting card. There's only one card here? Yeah, there's only one. Oh, it might be two. Let's see. No, it's only one card. All right, it's a 93 Upper Deck Stanley Cup Centennial. From 1893, these guys played. It's got a big story on the back. Yep, we got some we got some Fleer Metal Basketball, Metal Universe Basketball, the old stuff. Got a Mario Ellie. That's from 97-98. Yeah, this looks like a mixture. 95-96 or 97-98. We got an Oliver Miller. Kevin Willis. Anthony Mason. Derek Fisher. Got a Vin Baker. Got a Damon Stoudemire. See how the background of almost every card is unique. They put a lot of effort into this set. Today's metal is nice, but it's usually pretty much just very similar backgrounds. And a little dark. These are not that dark, but they're... Let's see, we got a Mookie Blaylock. Look at that one. We got a couple Mookie Blaylocks. We got a bunch of this stuff. Let's see. Here's a double two. Walt Williams. Andrew Lang. Dale Ellis. And Dikembe Mutombo. There he is. Got a little bit of football here. We got some Matt Ryans. We got a score in the zone, Matt Ryan. A Contenders MVP. Got a Prism from 2013. An Upper Deck Sweet Spot from 2008. That might be a rookie. It's only got his college stats, or else it's maybe a draft card. We got another one of those in the zone cards. Oh, these are always nice. The Topps Platinum. That's from, 2015. Got a Don Russ. It's a retro, I believe. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember the name of this set. Valiant, maybe? but it's a Valiant Speed card. A Vanguard. Vanguard, I think it was. I can't remember. Got an Absolute. That's from 2016. Got a League Leader. Top Rookies. Matt Ryan and Steve Slayton. Then we got an SP Authentic from 2008. We got a little bit of Barry Sanders. We got a newer Prism from 2023, Prism Draft. This one's not newer. Okay, these are people that wore 20, I guess. So magic numbers, they call it. Barry Sanders and Billy Sims from 1992 Pro Set. And we got a couple of these. Couple of Topps Fires. These are from 2014. Got Upper Deck Football Heroes. Got a Mosaic. An Upper Deck NFL Scrapbook from 92. And we got from the Oklahoma State from 1991 Collegiate Collection. That's nice. We got baseball here. What do we got for baseball? We got a 1984 83 highlight, Steve Carlton. This is a Topps Anniversary 86 reprint of Jose Canseco. Got Topps Opening Day. Before Opening Day, Miguel Sano. I got a couple of these. This is the Counterparts from Leaf Limited. And Ryan Sandberg is on the one side, the shiny side. And on the back is Julio Franco. Got a couple of those. Oh, this is funny. I think I just drew this in here because of the name of the team. Topps Heritage Miners from 2018. We got Kyle Lewis on the Nuts. That was the name of the team, the Nuts. And we got some Robin Yount. We got an 85 Topps Robin Yount. Got an 87 Fleer limited edition. Got an 83 Fleer. We got two of those. All right. We got Deion Sanders, Neon Deion. This is nice. This is a Stadium Club members only. Does it have a year on it? 1995, it looks like. Got one of those new Topps Chrome Platinums. This is a 2013 Prism. This is a 1990 Topps Rookie. Got a Upper Deck SP. Yeah, a lot of Neon Deion there. All right, what do we got next? Looks like a bunch of 72s. Wow. Starting off with a lot of Phillies. Wow, look at this here. A big load of Phillies. All right, let's see what we got for Phillies here. Might be some duplicates. We got a Billy Champion, 1972. I was a sophomore in high school. Back in the good old days. Don Money. Joe Horner. Got a Mike Ryan. Woody Fryman. Terry Harmon. Darrell Brandon. Got a Ken Reynolds. Frank Lucchese. Ron Stone. Denny Doyle. There he is, Oscar Gamble. Deron Johnson. Rick Wise. I showed him already. Oh, Tim McCarver. He was good. Roger Freed. This one's off center a lot. Billy Wilson. Oh, we got a better one of him. Okay. That's our 1972 Phillies. And then we've got Braves. 72 Braves. We got a couple right off the bat of George Stone. Got a Lum Harris. He has to be the manager. Yeah, he was the manager. Huh. So they have a comic on the back. So we got an Earl Williams Rookie Cup. And there's a little comic on the back. Got an Oscar Brown. So let's see. The comic on the back, I'll show you what it looks like. It's up top there. Well, it's actually trivia. All right. When was the first organized baseball game on the West Coast? I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. So you flip it over at 1860 at San Francisco. All right. So I learned something today. All right, we got a Sonny Jackson. Steve Barber. Okay, we got a rookie stars. Tom House, Rich Kester, and Jimmy Britton. Tom House is a pretty good pitcher, I remember. Yeah. Got a Jim Nash. Ron Herbel. Cecil Upshaw. Got a Mike Lum. Another Lum Harris. Another Earl Williams. Gary Niebauer. Another Oscar Brown. Couple Oscar Browns. We got a couple Marty Perez's. Another George Stone. Let's see what it says on the back of Marty Perez's trivia. Which shortstop participated in the most double plays in one season? Jeez. So this is 1972, so you got to figure before that. Phil Rizzuto, I'm going to say. Let's see what it says. Oops. Bobby Wine in Montreal. Okay. I remember Bobby Wine. He was pretty good. All right, and that's our warehouse finds right there. Let me get a little swig of some aeration. Oh, boy. All right. So, this is more of a life story. So, a lot of you guys know, some of you guys already saw it on Facebook. I had a busy weekend. This weekend, they inducted me as president of the Morris Plains Rotary Club, which is a big honor. And it was the next day was my nephew's graduation. Plus, my sister from Pennsylvania was staying over. So, and forget about it. She's a handful. You know, she's bad. So anyway, I had a great time all weekend. In fact, you know, I'm still recuperating. Yeah, but so they made me president. It's not just that they make you president. As soon as I didn't have this store anymore and didn't have an excuse to not make the Friday night board meetings, because I would always have games on Friday night, they asked me if I wanted to be on the board. So I said, okay, I have no excuse now, you know. So, you know, I mean, I've been a member 25 years. So I was on the board for a year. I guess I did okay. So then they asked me to be vice president. But when they asked me to be vice president, that's when I got diagnosed with the tumor in my kidney that they were watching at the time. So I said to them, you know, I'll do it, but you got to know I got this thing in my kidney, and who knows what's going to happen. I mean, you know. So they said, oh, no, you'll be all right. Okay, I'll be all right. So, okay. So I did my vice president job. Then you go into president-elect for the following year, which I was this past year. And then as long as you do okay, you're president. So I'm now president as of this weekend. So they swore me in. It was a beautiful ceremony. It was at the Hanover Manor. It's like a wedding venue type of place. I think we had about 75 people, and it was great. Everybody, that club is unbelievable. Everybody's friends, It's very nice, and we had a good time. So I had to make a speech. I had to make a speech, and I ended the speech, and I did okay, I think. I didn't write hardly anything down. I had like 3 lines just to remind me of little points, what to say a little bit, and otherwise I ad-libbed it, like I do here, pretty much. And I ended with a Yogi Berra quote at the end. And I actually wrote this down because I didn't want to misquote Yogi, but I don't have it right now. But I'm going to tell you, it's the one where Yogi says, "Thank you, everybody here, for making this night necessary." So I got a little chuckle out of that from the crowd. One of the guys actually called me up the next day and said, "Geez, that was a great thing to use Yogi Berra's quote." I said, Yogi was a great guy. So a little bit of sad note, one of our members died pretty much on the same day. Actually, he was an ex-member, but he was an ex-president of the club, and it's weird because he was the president when I joined in 2020, and he swore me in. And pretty much the day I become president, he passes away, which is to me a little bit weird. He was a nice guy. He left the club a while back, but he always came in the store, got stuff for his grandkids, so I still kept in touch with him. Great guy. In fact, his sister is my vice president now. So, and I got a great, thank God I got a great cast of officers, and they all told me if something happens, just let us know, we'll fill in. I says, okay. That's one thing good about that club. Nobody yet has done president twice, and we've been around this is our 51st year. So we got about 20 ex-presidents in the club. So a lot of people can step in if something happens. So anyway, it was a great night. I'm going to show you a few, I have pictures. I put them on my Facebook. Anybody wants to see all of them, they're on Facebook. Let me see, I'll hook this a little bit here. So let's see here. We'll get this. This is the first picture they got. Let me see. Where's my thing? Okay, here we go. So this is the podium. That's me all dressed up. You guys won't see me dressed up that much. I don't like to get dressed up. But that's Alex, our president that just left. And I'm giving him his president plaque with the gavel. He did a great job. Young guy. He's a real estate agent in town. And he did a great job. I just hope I can do close to the job that he did. But that's Alex there, and I was presenting him because they already swore me in as president. So now I'm president, and he's going to be the president emeritus or whatever. So he's still on the board. Let's see. There was a couple interesting pictures here. I'll just show you. This is one of the fellows, Mike Lombardi. We give out a lot of awards on installation night, and he won the Stan Simons for service above and beyond. He's very active in the club, and he does a very good job. A lot of guys do great. We got it's Paul Harris fellow went to Pat Boyne. He's great. He's a past president. Let's see, there was a lot of awards. That was the job. I had to do that job. I had to give out the awards. So let's see here. All right. Where's the pictures I wanted to show? All right, so during the, let me get that picture. During the whole ceremony thing, they give you, when you're president, what's called a fine hat. Fine, and you wear it during a certain proportion of the meeting. So here's Peg and Eileen, they make the hat, which I'm going to show you actually in person here. But yeah, they make the hat, and I have to wear that thing during part of me. I'm surprised they got the hat to fit because I got a big noggin. Let's see here. There's another picture with the hat. Now here's the crew. So there's a few people missing here, but this is the main crew. That's Grandma, my brother's mother-in-law, my brother's sister-in-law. That's my nephew Max. He's the freshman. That's my brother, my sister, my nephew Ryan in the back. He's the one who's going to Ole Miss. Me and she's my Frank. Well, you guys know Frank. He's been on the channel here. He's my friend since kindergarten, But we had a good time, and it was a couple. Frank's wife was there. I don't know why she didn't get in the picture, and Tony and Paul was there. So we had a full table. Oh, here's the judge giving me my president's pin. Yeah, that's Judge Harper. He's a retired Superior Court judge. So as you see, we got a mixture of older guys and newer guys in the club, which is good. Thank God we got a bunch of younger guys. I got to get the mouse. Let's see. They took pictures of all the different tables and everything. It was crazy. They had a cocktail hour with a full buffet. Yes, that's the end of the pictures. They had a full buffet. They had, and it was crazy. I got one plate. Me and my nephew went up there, and I got one plate from the buffet, and it was ridiculous what they had. So we're sitting there talking, eating our, not that big of a plate. And they kept coming around, the waitresses, with more stuff, So we didn't even go back to the buffet or nothing. We just had that stuff. And then they had a sit-down dinner after that with Italian pastries for dessert. So I only had one, so that's good. I only gained 3 pounds that night. That's crazy. But I got to show you. Here's my hat. So they keep it all secret. They don't tell you what they're going to do. You're going to get a hat, but they don't tell you what's going to be on it or nothing. So this is my presidential fine hat that I have to wear during certain portions of every meeting, which is crazy. And it's got, look at that, and they put 95 cents. Is that nuts? They got the Yankee there, Jason Giambi. They got hockey stick and puck, because they know I go to a lot of hockey games. This was surprising. The Scourge. I didn't even know they knew that part of my life. Somebody must have, because that was my old bowling nickname, the Scourge. That I used to be a pretty good bowler till I hurt my back, and I even paid income tax 3 years off bowling, and people would put that on my scorecard. Most people didn't even know my real name. Is that crazy? I got my flags, with my Italian sticker. There's the bowling patch. All right. More hockey. And then on top they threw a Pokemon card. Look at that. So yeah, they got me pretty much. That's pretty much my life. So I got to wear that monstrosity. It's a nice hat. For the hats, every president gets a hat like that. For the president's hat, that's a pretty sharp hat compared to some. So I told the girls they did a good job. All right, and that's my card shop story. I just hope I can do that, because I got to let you guys know on Thursday I start the intravenous immunotherapy. So hopefully I'll be okay. No side effects, but it's going to go on for a year. So if you see, God forbid, hopefully I don't have to miss a show. If you come in on a Saturday and there's no show, you know something happened. You know, it could be just what's a light side effect. Because I've been talking to people. That's one thing great about Sloan Kettering. They put you in touch with people that have had it, so you can talk to them. And probably the lightest side effect I heard was the one lady says that it feels every now and then like you got hit by a truck and you got to lay down for a few hours. So if that's the worst of it, that's not too bad. But you know, they say 80% of people get light side effects like that. 20% get bad side effects, and unfortunately 3 to 5% get life-threatening side effects. So hopefully that's not me, you know, because I need to do this because they still think there might be a little bit of cancer in me, and hopefully this will clear it out. So but that's it. You know, what are you gonna do? You gotta roll with the punches, you know. So in case something happens, you don't see me on a video, I'll be back as soon as I can. You know, that kind of thing. All right, we're going to go right to the box break because I got to try to get that Page girl because my sister-in-law likes him and my niece, well, my niece-in-law likes him, and I got to get him. So I looked at the show. I didn't see any. I think there might have been one at the show. One. Yeah, I did pick up one at the show. But, you know, you can't give one without the other, so I need another one. So what do they give you in this thing? Let's see. 24 cards, that's it. Wow, that's not a whole lot. It's the men and the women for UConn. So, you know, I could do without the men. I mean, I think one guy got, well, at least one guy got drafted, right? 6 packs per box, 4 cards per pack. Find 2 blaster exclusive red, white, and blue parallels. Anything else here? Well, look for the gold vinyl prisms number to 1. Look for ultra rare on campus and color blast inserts. All right. All right. Wish me a little luck. Here we go. Got our packs. Let me get another swig of something. All right. I'm not looking for much. 1 or 2 Page Bucher cards. That's all I need. Otherwise, I don't know if I know anybody else anyway. All right, I don't know. Oh, no, they put old timers, so maybe I'll get that Caitlin Clark or something, right? We got a legendary contender, Ray Allen. All right, so there's old timers too. We got an Aiden Mahaney, Alex Caraban, and Sarah Strong. All right. So Paige Bucher is on the cover, and oh, that Alex Caraban is. So I guess he's good. I got him right off the bat. Now I got to get that Paige Bucher. Oh, Deanna Taurasi. She's supposed to be pretty good. Old timer. Oh, this is weird. Okay. So it's a school colors. That's a nice card. I had the back before. Got a Hassan Diarra. Oh, Brianna Stewart. Oh, these are good cards. I like these. And Donovan Clean. So they got some pretty good old timers. And when you're talking UConn, the women, there's a lot of players. All right, we got an Aubrey Griffin. Ashlyn Shade. Sarah Strong. Oh, this is nice. I got a Fearless Diana Taurasi. It's a nice looking insert. All right, I'm doing pretty good, I think, so far. These boxes aren't that cheap. They're about 30, 35 bucks. You know, so not that cheap. We got a Nika Mole. Solo Ball. Got something fancy coming. Donovan Clean. This is like some kind of special prism refractor type of thing. Azzy Fudd. Still got 2 packs to go. I think I've heard of her as he fought. I think see, Red, who's been collecting WNBA for years, he asked for players, and I think he's asked for hers, which means she's probably pretty good. Uh-oh, something's upside down in this one. We got an Isaiah Abraham. Save the upside down. Got a Sarah Strong. An Ashlyn Shade. It's just upside down. Tina Charles. Yeah, I was hoping maybe an autograph. I don't know. Last pack. Yeah, let's see. Got a solo ball. Donovan Clingan. Aubrey Griffin. Oh, this is nice. Campus Legends. Rebecca Lobo. Wow, that's nice. So, no Page. Oh, wow. No Page. Let's see, there's quite a few cards in the set. Let's see what the highest number I have is. I got some nice inserts, though. And most of my inserts were the women, which is, I think, better than the men. Let's see here. So far, 44 is my highest card number. Yeah, 44. 44 plus inserts, and they give you 24 cards in the box. So she's not even guaranteed every other box. Hopefully every 3 boxes you get a Paige Bucher. I mean, with inserts, maybe every other box. So that's why I didn't get one. That's the way it is. So, and that's my box break. Oh, we'll see. See what happens. I got a ways before I give out more cards. So, but I got to have another one because you can't give one without the other. So, and that's our box break. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. We got prizes. So, if you commented on the last video and you're a subscriber, on Saturday, as long as I'm alive and not, screwed up, we're going to have prizes for that video. And all you got to do is comment on this video and be a subscriber. First out of the box is going to get a 2020-21 Chronicles basketball pack. Second out of the box is going to get a, what year is this one now? Let's see. 98-99 Fleer Authentics Michael Jordan. That's a nice one. That's I think with the Capitals, right? Yeah. Third out of the box. Oh, look at this. This is nice. SPX winning combo. Dual jersey. Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker. That's nice. And fourth out of the box, we got a Topps Finest silver Damon Stoudemire. All right. So all you got to do is comment on this video and be a subscriber. And on Saturday, you'll have a chance for those prizes. All right. So, thanks for everybody for tuning in. We got our COMC. It's been open the whole time. Over 46,000 items. A lot of stuff under $1. Check that out. Mr95cents. eBay, as long as nothing bad happens this Thursday, is scheduled to be open on the 6th. So, I gave some time just to make sure. So as long as I'm okay, on the 6th we're going to open the eBay store again, and it's been closed for close to 3 months. So and they've been putting stuff on, so there's a lot of stuff on there nobody's seen. So it's going to probably go pretty good as soon as I open it. So and that's about it. We'll be back Saturday, God willing. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Don't forget, collect what you like, because if it goes up or down, you still like it. And try not to buy a box for more than $120, because what we're getting at this stuff ain't been worth the kind of money lately. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you.